And welcome back to another round of Dead by Daylight. We're playing a killer round. We're playing as the doctor. We have a daily to hit some people with some shock therapy, so we're giving him a roll. We'll take a look at his loadout. We're using Pop Goes the Weasel. Whenever we kick a generator after we've hooked somebody, it's going to lose 25% of its progress and start regressing. Oppression means whenever we kick a generator, 3 other random generators will begin regressing, and that will give any survivor repairing them a difficult skill check. Distressing is going to increase my terror radius dramatically. Unnerving presence gives harder skill checks more often in my terror radius. We're using the electrode to increase the range of our shock therapy, and we're using calm, which will increase the terror radius we have when our static blast is ready. Give it a cooldown when it's not, and give some illusionary terror radiuses to our survivors. How are we going to do? Well, we're going to have to hook people to get generator regression. We'll see if we can in a second. All right, we're on the Ironworks of Misery, McMillan Estate, and hey, they spawned us right next to one of these obnoxious breakable walls that, you know, really shouldn't be a thing on these maps, but are. And there's another one down here that we'd like to get rid of. I mean, I'm already wasting time searching this wall out. We're not going to worry about it. I think we went the wrong direction. Hey, people. Welcome, friends. Huh. You guys seem to all be using that window. Coming back through? She did not come back through, but she went right around me. And a gen's done already, because why not, right? All right, we blocked her to the pallet. We blocked her approach to the pallet. We're gonna pop this. There might be a better gen out there. Well, we know they're working on those two. This is the door we were looking for early. Hey. Hi, Cheryl. What you doing, Cheryl? Well, she's smart. She pre-dropped the pallet. Well, she spun me, but it didn't matter. Crawl to the exit. You're not getting out that easily. I mean, you may get out easily, but not that easily. All right. Yeah, we could hear him behind us. Truck hits swing and a miss. And what we're doing right now is kind of a waste of time. We had a pop And we had oppression, and we had no generator to use it on, which is kind of disappointing. So I'd say it's very disappointing. What's up, Bill? Hey, you're also pulling me away from the generators. Let's not go that way. Now let's come this way, shall we? All right. My guess there's a decent chance that Cheryl might have DS up. No, she doesn't. That's good. Pop this gen. Gonna break this pallet. And see the bill over there. I see you there, Bill. Oh, somebody got onto that generator over there. All right, see if we can find everybody. I mean, we know the bunny's there. Where are you headed, Bill? I'm gonna go upstairs and run this loop. On the bright spot, we broke that door. Now that should get you down. That should get you down, Bill. All right, we're going to carry you back towards these generators. Oh yeah, this one's chugging along. Cheryl and the Bill both headed this way. Oh, they're already down to one gen. You got dead hard, Cheryl? No, you don't. All right, we're going to carry you back this way. That one generator on the far side was the one that had the most work on it. And it continues to be the one with the most work, and we couldn't get here to pop it in time. Well, We saw the bill up here, too. I assume their partner is on that door. I try to cut her off. Hey, we also found the hatch. That's helpful. I drag you back into the map a little bit there, little bunny. Yeah, Bill, you probably want to get out. You've got to have borrowed or decisive, right? Yeah. Teabag all you want. I mean, I know you got decisive, so let's just get it over with. There you go. Exactly why decisive is a perk that doesn't work well. It's hard to tunnel when you only got 2 people left in the match, but a perfect example. So what did we do wrong that match? I'm not really 100% sure. I mean, this certainly could be a what went wrong video, just in the fact we didn't kill all 4 of them, but we, you know, we had a little bit long of a chase with the bunny in the very beginning. We barely safety pipped. We had a long chase with the pink bunny in the very beginning. We, to some extent, did we tunnel that Cheryl? We focused on her more than we did the others, so we even turned it into a 3-on-1 relatively quickly. But you know, there was at least on one occasion we were not able to use pop. They had not worked on any generators. They just basically jumped on generators as quickly as possible and were split up on multiple generators. We saw when we used the oppression kick early on in the match that people missed skill checks on multiple generators. And yeah, that's just an example of survivors working through generators. And you know, the other problem with pop is you do get your 25% regression, but all you need is the survivor to jump right back onto it. And that one generator, the one they finished, the one that the Cheryl drug us away far enough away to when we went back to try to kick that generator, they finished it just in time. If we had gotten to that generator and had been able to pop that generator, well, that might have been a different story. Then we could have concentrated on finishing off the rest of the team, and it would have been a more manageable situation. But unfortunately, they got that generator done before we could get there with our pop kick. But this goes to show you, even with chases that I don't think were terribly long, and we even abandoned chase on a couple times to switch targets and to move to someone differently, you know, still didn't matter. The generators went just too quickly in that match for us to be able to secure what we needed to. We could have camped that bunny at the end and probably secured a 2K, but we don't play that way. And we end up getting the 1, but again, decisive strike, there was only one person who was running it, and of course that was the person who we ended up hooking at the end, that one green bunny who de-essed us on the way out. But people who call for decisive strike nerfs, I run it all the time as a survivor, and absolutely it's a perk that is necessary and one that's needed, but that's a perfect example of how decisive it doesn't work the way it's supposed to function. At that point in time, I chased both of the bunnies. There were only 2 people left in the match, the 2 bunnies, and I chased both of them out the door. I chased the pink bunny, injured her, actually went after her. She went out the open door that Bill had opened, and that just left me with one target left in the match. And at that point, they were close enough to the door that I was in a completely screwed if I did or screwed if I didn't moment where if I had gone ahead and left her on the ground, she would have crawled out. And the hatch was right there. She would have just crawled through the hatch. And if I pick her up, she DS's me to leave. So, you know, how is that fair? Well, it's absolutely not. And it's a perfect example of why DS needs to be reworked in some fashion on some instances. Will it be ever reworked? Probably not, knowing these developers. But anyway, it's still a 1K. It's we got our daily done, and it just shows, like I said, it does show the problems that a lot of killers have that don't have high mobility. Sometimes, you know, like I said, we played, I thought, a pretty decent match, and it never felt like we were in control of that match. It always felt like we were playing from behind. And the generator regression perks we had, the slowdown perks we had there just weren't enough. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this look at what can go wrong during the course of the match. If you see other problems or other issues that you think I could have done better, please feel free to comment below. I'd love to get feedback on my matches and to see what I may be able to do better. I would love to hear it, and that's what this series is all about. While you're here, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons as well. We release new videos on a daily basis, and you can follow us on Twitch at Geriatric Gaming 11 and get notified whenever we go live. Until the next time, thanks again so very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next Dead by Daylight.